Well, today is part 9 of The Hustle Never Sleeps, and I had to bring the most gorgeous women with me today. It's been a while, Nosi, but I feel like you're definitely one of the most familiar faces to me on radio. Every single Sunday evening.
Every single Sunday. Yeah, we see each other every single Sunday.
You greet me with that smile of yours. I just want to know from you, though, where did this love for entertainment come from?
I mean, I've done so many interviews asking me the same story, and it's always the same answer. I think I've always wanted to actually be an actress. What people don't know about me is I've always wanted to be an actress, but then I was like, I can't learn lines. Like, each time I'm on TV or each time I'm presenting, I'm going to have to learn a new line. And I was like, I'm not about that life. I cannot do this. And
is it your memory or?
I'm just lazy.
Okay.
Like,
there's the truth.
It's one of those things where I don't think I like being stuck in one character for too long. Okay. Like if I was to play like an evil character, it would be fun for then. But then like for a whole year, I couldn't do the soapy thing. And then basically, I think it's when I studied graphic design. And I was doing my presentation for graphic design about branding and things like that. And my lecturer was like, wow, man, you got great presenting skills. You should really get into presenting. And I'm like, I'm still not going to do the TV thing, you know. I'm you know me. Yeah. I'm not about this thin size 28 type of thing. I'm my own person. I'm very liberal. I'm soul sophisticated.
Yeah, I love that.
That's just me. And I'm like, I love TV, but I still think there's a need for shows for people like us, you know, like the hipsters of the world, the African girls of the world who are like, not yet. The time is coming, but not yet.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how.
So you've been in this for how long then?
I've been on radio for 10 years? No,
10
not
years?
10 years. No, it's been 5. It's been 5.
How did we jump to 10 years?
I think I've been doing a lot of radio, campus radio and things like that for 10 years. Yes. And I've been doing a lot of voiceovers for companies. I mean, I've done some things for CLC, for BMW. So I've been in this industry of voicing my voice for 10 years. But in radio, it's been 6 years this year, yeah.
And it never tires?
I think I like it because I started out on a show. Okay, a brief history about who Nosipo is and the relationship between myself and Good Hope FM. In 2010, there was the campus DJ search. It was the first ever that Good Hope FM was trying this out. And I had sent in my demo to another radio station. And
don't mention no names.
No names. And I came second place, but that's I think when I actually fell in love with the whole, you know, radio vibe. I was like, wow, radio is so exciting. I really want to get into this. I'm going to try it for another radio search at this same station again. And I was doing my in-service training, and lo and behold, I see a poster saying campus DJ search, boys versus girls. Good Hope FM is looking for the next voice, and I got so excited. I was like, wow, I'm going to do this. Yeah. And then on the Monday, I chickened out. I ran away. But my friends came and they found me and they're like, you're going to take part in this. You're great. You got a great personality. We want you to be part of this. So I tried out. I was one of the finalists for the first round at CPUT, Cape Town campus. Yeah. They followed back the following week, and I was picked as number 1. I thought this other chick was going to win because I was like, whoa. And that was cool. And that was just the beginning of that competition because when I got in and I met my other the contenders up for the spot, it was like, whoa, like some guys from Stellenbosch, and they're all from campus radio stations as well. And I just think that a lesson in life is to never downplay yourself. Definitely. You might think that you're the underdog, but maybe people are looking for the underdog, because I came into that competition at that time thinking that I was the underdog. I was like, I'm not going to win this, so I'm just going to be crazy. I'm going to bring myself. And I think by telling myself that I'm going to be myself is what got me to where I am today. Definitely. Because it was a year contract, and now it's 5 years later.
It's been 5 years.
I'm still here. I mean, I started a show called Streets and NYs, and it was a show about connecting people from Guguletu to the streets of Cape Town. It was kind of like, let's connect, man. If we say our tagline is connecting Cape Town, let's do it. Let's connect the townships to the city into one radio station. And that was what my show was about back then. It was a graveyard show from 2 o'clock to 6. You're lucky, girl. You got half those hours now.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm lucky, but okay. I'll go with that.
It's great. And it was a platform for me to showcase Cape Town DJs. I'm all about, you know, paying it forward. I was like, if Good Hope FM gave me that opportunity, I also want to bring some guys as well to kind of showcase their mixes and stuff on radio. And from then on, I basically grew. I grew into the brew. I mean, that show is me. I won't lie.
I have to say, I love the name of the show, and I love what you do there. Like, yes, you have your pillow talk, your relationship talk, but the music that you actually get playing, the interaction that you have going as well. Because radio is about that, right?
It's about interaction.
It's about connecting with the people.
And I think the one thing is, you know, when a couple of weeks back we heard that it's 90% local that's going to be playing, I was so excited. I was really excited about this. I was like, as much as I love my Riri, my Beyonce, but let's remember, man, like everyone wants to break it into the industry one way or the other. And I believe that this is an opportunity for an up and coming acts to really get the act together, to get the music registered. I mean, you know, we got producers, we got musicians, we've got poets, we got everyone. And this is a really great initiative for everyone to just jump on board, you know, get your ducks in a row and let's do this.
I'm so excited for the way forward. Excited, I mean, if you look at countries like Nigeria, for example, they've been supporting their own.
Exactly.
And they're doing so well.
We need our own Nollywood. Like, I don't know.
What would it call it? Sollywood?
I don't know.
It just doesn't
Africa
have the same
word.
ring.
Yeah. We'll need to find a name. We'll strategize.
So I know besides radio, you also work.
Yes.
So your show's on Sunday evening from 10 until 1 o'clock on Monday morning. You get home, you start prepping yourself to wake up for a week's worth of a 9 to 5. How even do you do this?
I think before I leave for radio on a Sunday, I get all my stuff ready. So when I get home at like 1:30, I'm like, boom, I sleep. But I think the one thing about what I do full time and what I do on radio is it's basically the same, because I come up with concepts, I come up with ideas, ideation, all of that for brands. And basically Good Up FM is a brand. I am a brand myself. So I don't really think of it as work. It's fun. I think we need to stop putting ourselves in silos and boxes and going, I work a 9 to 5. If that's your thinking and mentality, you need to find yourself another passion. Because for me, it's a passion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get that. I was going to say, there is a quote that goes, if you love what you do, it won't feel like work at all, right?
That's where I'm at right now in my life,
And I feel that way too. I mean, yes, I have to work graveyard every morning, 1, 2, 3, but I love it.
Exactly.
I absolutely love going to work every day.
I think with radio is people don't really have to see your face, but you talk a lot. Yeah. And at work, you really talk a lot. People are like, oh, and then this. So yeah, it's basically the same thing, but it's ideas, man. I love coming up with ideas.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll talk about that a bit later. One day we'll talk about
You'll have your TED Talk and we'll all attend and watch you. So Nosi, tell me about the challenges you face, because in my mind that would have been a challenge, but you see it as a great way to kind of showcase what you do love. It's as an opportunity. But what other challenges are there out there?
I think the biggest challenges for women in radio for us is that it's still a much male-dominated industry.
Oh, yes.
Like, sorry to say this, but really, like, guys are really doing the breakfast shows, are doing the drive shows, and I really think we really need an opportunity for sisters to really do it for themselves. I think I'd love to get somebody to drive me home one day who's a female, like Carissa Cupido driving you home 3 to 6. That would be so cool. Speak that
truth.
You know, that is the truth. I think every radio person gets onto, you know, radio and it's like, you know, the be all and end all. I want to do the drive. I want to do a breakfast. And I think especially for females, we need that. That's the biggest challenge at the moment where, you know, even for brands, as they say, men buy into brands more, and, you know, no one wants to listen to a female voice taking you home or waking you up in the morning. I mean, that's why people get married. So your wife wakes you up in the morning.
You want to hear that female voice.
Yeah, you want to hear that female voice. So I just think that it's the stereotypes, man.
Yeah.
We need to break stereotypes. I mean, why is it in the evening you want to hear a female voice? You can still hear a guy voice. We can still do drive. We can still do breakfast. And I think the biggest stereotype at the moment facing radio is the stereotypes that women can't do a drive, women can't do a breakfast. Yeah.
Well, let's push this forward. Let's go with it. I'm so excited for our futures. Man,
if the bosses are watching. The bosses are watching.
We're coming for you. We're coming for you. Okay, and like, just to end this off, I just want to know a small little highlight and a little bit of encouragement as well that you have for people also pushing their careers, maybe facing the same challenges as being a female in the industry. A couple of words to just go, you know what, keep pushing, keep going.
I think I've learned this, like from a 9 to 5, I've learned one thing. If you have an idea and you want someone to listen to something, don't blurt it out all at once. Strategize on how you're going to deliver something. I think that if you're ever approached or headhunted for a job and they ask you, what is your 5-year goal in life? You should already have that in your mind. And I think that's the same for radio or for any industry. Have a goal in mind and then you'll never go wrong, because my goal is to be an entertainer. I mean, I don't want to be on TV, but I want to entertain in one way or the other, whether it's through photography, whether it's through podcasts, having my own little talk on the side, that type of thing. I want to do that.
I love
That's
that.
me, man. So yeah, man, get your ducks in a row and let's do it.
Oh, Nosi, thank you. Let's get into our hot
Some
beverages.
brew,
right?
yeah.
This is Good Hope FM, connecting Cape Town for 5 decades and beyond.